Hi everyone, I hope you are having a really awesome day. I wanted to do this video today on a subject which does really flow on really nicely from my video last week, which was about creating space in your life so your body, your heart, your mind, all of those things can just relax and recuperate and you're not constantly running on overdrive. But further to that, what I wanted to talk about today is a really important aspect of communication, and it's expectation. So quite often where communication breaks down is that we have not communicated effectively or at all our expectations of a person. And that expectation of a person might exist within a business relationship, whether it be, client, consultant, business, B2B kind of stakeholder relationship, or it could be a romantic one, or our relationship with our children, friends, etc. So where I feel that it can go really wrong and unnecessary angst and disappointment and frustration and sadness and even potential breakdowns of whole relationships, the key to that is actually creating space for yourself to think about and feel into what it is that your expectations are around this person, about your time together, about what your business transaction result might be, and really clearly articulating those expectations for yourself, but then with the other person. And sit down. Don't just email or send a quick text or, tap them on the shoulder in the office. Communication is about allowing a two-way opportunity where the person can ask questions. And that also comes down to the other person to be able to have space to ask questions, be invited to ask questions, and have enough confidence and trust that their questions are going to be met in a really safe environment. And Brene Brown talks about, I think it's in Dare to Lead, she talks about, see if I can remember the actual phrase she uses, paint done, I think it's called, or something along those lines. And it's about, if you have an expectation of a person to finish a project for you, allow them the opportunity to sit down and ask you questions where they can actually get inside your head and understand exactly what it is you want from them. And, I see this so much is, people might communicate with me that they're feeling disappointed about their partner or a business transaction. And when I hear it and I ask questions, I say, did you tell that person that that was what your expectation was? And the answer is quite often no. So can you really get upset with somebody in a professional or private situation if your expectations have not been met, but you haven't actually allowed that to be communicated with them? And this takes a fair bit of personal responsibility. And hey, I'll be the first one to put my hands up and saying, I, in my life, have had massive expectations of people, which I've been crushed when they've not been met. But have they been communicated? No. So, even now when I start a business relationship, I really invite my clients to ask me as many questions as you want, but more importantly, tell me what's in your head. And sometimes they don't think they have anything, they don't think they have any expectations because they're just entrusting me to deliver something. But the more time they can and space they can create to think about something and then write that down and communicate that with me, the more opportunity I have to flesh that idea out and deliver a product or a service that is going to be not only on point with what they had in their head, but potentially, hopefully, exceeding those expectations. So I guess in summarizing this video is, are your expectations actually stopping you from being a clear communicator and leading to disappointment? So do you therefore need to create more space in your life to think those important things through? I would be really interested in hearing your thoughts on this topic. Comment in this video below, and hopefully this creates some forward thinking. Cheers.